Hey guys, today we're checking out Blue Protocol. Now, Blue Protocol is one of the most anticipated MMORPGs open world games coming out in 2023. There has been immense hype around it, and if you guys know me, it's one of my most exciting games that I'm definitely going to be playing when it will be coming out. Now, this game had its closed beta in Japan very recently, and it's going to have its launch very soon and follow up with the global launch probably after summer. So we're going to take a look at this game, let you guys know everything you need to know about Blue Protocol. So let's jump right into it. So as I said, Blue Protocol has its closed beta in Japan a few days ago. It is recently closed and the game looks absolutely amazing. It will be launching in Japan very soon, and then the global launch is probably going to be end of this year or early this year. It could be anywhere from like July to December, and probably a closed beta some in the summer or in July. But talking about the game itself, the game looks absolutely fantastic. It is confirmed for PC and console. There is no confirmation for mobile yet. However, the skills and how the game feels, it feels like they might come with the mobile version later on, but there's no confirmation on it yet. Now, this game itself, it is a very friendly to play. You can play it solo or you can play with teammates. It is a full-on open world free multiplayer game, so you will meet players in the open world. You will see people adventuring, doing dungeons, doing raids around you, and you can team up with them and make friends with them, or you can also play it solo. However, it is easier to play with friends, and it's recommended you play with friends. Now, how this game works is you will adventure through this massive world, right? You will choose between your classes. Taking a look at these classes, there will be 5 classes to choose between, and it will be very important which class you choose, because all of these classes have a different way to do their own combat. So it's very important that you enjoy the type of combat. A lot of these classes are classes that you are familiar with from other MMOs. There are mage-like classes, there are archer bow-like classes, there's tanky classes, there's two-hander classes. So there's a lot of classes that you will have the ability to choose between, so you want to make sure you choose it for yourself. The skills and the combat is more of an action type combat skills, so the skills look absolutely amazing. Now, the skills are going to be 4 active skills that you can use, plus an ultimate skill, plus 2 summons that you can use. So, and these skills seems to have very long cooldowns too, so there is going to be a lot of like auto attacking and normal attacking throughout when you're doing these battles. Now, this is why I was talking about there might be a mobile version later on, because it does seem like very mobile friendly skills, usually like a 6-7 skill bar. Usually what you see in mobile games, like big full-fledged MMOs usually have like 10 to 15 skills, but this game seems to not go that route. But yeah, the classes look absolutely amazing and great, so I'm very excited for those. There is no holy trinity, so there's right now there's no like dedicated healer and dedicated tank. There are classes that are more tank based and more shield based, that will probably be in the front lines, but there are no class that's a fully healer. They have like the bow class that has some kind of support skills, but no full healer yet. So those are the classes. Next up, this game has no PvP. The devs have talked about this. They don't want to have any PvP in this game. It's going to be very PvE oriented, and roaming this open world and doing different events and doing dungeons and raids. So there's not going to be PvP, but there's going to be like player versus player content, in the way that there'll be like ranking and leaderboards. For example, they have like a 6-player arena where you go with your players, your friends, teammates, and you challenge bosses and NPCs with time limits, and it gets more and more challenging. So there's going to be like ways to compete with others, just not in a battle instance. Now, you will be going through this world, you know, you'll be crafting your own gear. There's no open world player trading in this, so that's why I also focused on that you have the ability to play solo, because there is no trading. There's no need to trade with others, but the way you get your gear, you craft your own gear, and with gear I mean weapons. In this game, weapons is going to be your main thing that you will be crafting. You can also craft summons and badges. Those are going to be like the way to upgrade your character basically. Now in this game, there seems to be 6-man dungeons. You make a party up to 6 players and do these dungeons and events that will be around the world. And these dungeons and events look absolutely amazing. The boss fights look cool. The characters look amazing. The skills look amazing. And each of these monsters and bosses will have like a free loot table, which means that when you guys are playing with friends, you will get your own loot. There's no like rolling for gear and stuff. You will be getting your own loot. And the same goes for like open world questing. If you open world questing and doing quests, you can do it with your teammates and friends and help each other out if you want to play like that. Now, they did introduce and show a raid. They also showed this in the closed beta. There are going to be like massive 30-player raids, which are going to be like a type of world boss, but actually a raid boss fight where 30 players will engage and fight this massive world boss. And it will require strategy and make sure that you don't wipe and die out. So there are going to be like this massive raids if that's what you're looking for. That's definitely what I am excited for to play. Are those big massive raids. So there's going to be raids, there's going to be 6-man dungeons, and overall it's going to be an amazing experience. Now this game will have a lot of world events too that you can participate in. They're probably going to add in events during updates or patches, or if there are any events like going on in the world like Easter and stuff, there's gonna be adding events for that. So it's gonna be a lot of world events to explore. Now if I'm gonna have to explain this game very shortly to somebody completely new that wants to get into it, it's an anime art style game, mainly PvE focus and exploration focus. There's going to be a massive world to explore where you will have to fight different mobs and monsters to collect items, to craft your gear, and customize your character and do dungeons and raids with your friends. So it's gonna be a proper MMORPG. Okay, they just had cut out the PvP aspect and the trading aspect, because let's be real, trading, if there's tradings in games, usually leads to a lot of bots. I've been saying that for a long time. A lot of people do want trading in games, but it leads to bots, and they have talked about maybe be able to trade cosmetics in the future. So they haven't completely canceled out the trading aspect. Now for the game itself, the release date, that is the thing that is most important. Now the game was supposed to be launching in March, and of course it is now April and the game hasn't launched, and that's because this game did get a lot of delays. Now the plan for this game is right now is Japan has, I think this was the last closed beta, and after this it's gonna be like a fully launch date. And a lot of people that played the closed beta said that the game felt way better than the last closed beta. Because last closed beta, like some skills felt clunky, some movement felt clunky, but now it feels very smooth to play. So that basically means that they're coming close to finishing the game and launching in Japan. And then after the Japanese version has been launched, probably next month is my guess, or June, we're gonna focus on the global launch. So the global launch most likely will have a closed beta very soon, and then some people are saying, this is Redditors of course, are saying that it can be anywhere from early July till end of December. Because if the game is already launched in Japan, there is not much need to keep delaying it, right? Because they have the coding, they have worked on the game, they polished the game, so all they have to do is mainly just focus on the translation. And then if they have to make some changes, because it is being published by Amazon, so they probably have to make some small changes, maybe to some microtransactions or gacha systems or whatever, however they're gonna do it in the Western release, and translation of course. Once they've done it, it's gonna launch globally. So honestly, I think we'll be seeing this game more likely sooner than later. I think it's gonna come around July, August, than late this year. But that is it for a Blue Protocol exciting game. I am so excited for this game. I'm gonna be grinding this endlessly, you know. So I'm very excited to check this out. Let me know what you guys think about the game. Are you guys excited for Blue Protocol? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Make sure you give me a like, thumbs up, subscribe, and check out this video right here. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.